Welcome back everybody. So as I say to you that I'm gonna teach you about the attributes, some more attributes for the table. So first of all, I'm just gonna teach you about the cell spacing. So put the cell spacing. Okay, now cell spacing is just for putting the space inside the TD. I'm just putting the space here, the 20. Okay, I'm just typing 20 and go back to the browser and refresh. Well, we have to put that in the table attribute table tag, so I'm just cutting that and pasting there. Okay, now I just put the cell padding cell spacing around 20 in the table, so go back to the browser and refresh. Now you can see that actually around the cell, okay, not the inside the cell, this is around the cell. You can see the 20 point padding almost every cell, around every cell. Okay, this is called the cell spacing. Now the cell padding, oh yeah, padding, again the 20, save and go back to the browser and refresh. Now you can see that inside the cell the spacing called the cell padding, and outside the cell it means around the cell called the cell spacing. So we just put the cell padding and cell spacing too. And why it's looking too big? Because we just zoom in to the, if you remember that, around the 150. By the way, this is the normal size. I just zoomed out. So by the way, save that, and these are the two attributes. I'm gonna teach you some more: the call span and the raw span. Okay, so go down and what I'm just doing there, you can see that is the heading, and inside the heading I'm putting two TRs. Okay, and there I'm just putting something like TH. okay, there I'm putting the numbers or NOS, whatever, duplicate, and there I'm putting the info. Now save and go to the browser and refresh. Now this is the basic thing. Well, right now I'm just disabling both of them. I'm just basically cutting and pasting there. If you remember how to comment out anything, I'm just commenting these things. I'll just apply this in the table back, but right now I just want to show you about what I'm just teaching. Okay, I just put the TR just in the head with the TH, so there are two headings, but I just want to cover the info. I just want to cover name, father name, and the contact number to the info. So let's just go there and add something. Sorry, not there, in the cell. Okay, add the call span. So how much span you want how much span you want to this column? I'm just putting around 2. Okay, I just want to span this column to 2. Refresh. Now you can see that this is the simple NOS, and now it is covering, the info is covering 2 cells instead of the single cell. If I just put the 3, save and go back to the browser and refresh, now you can see that it's covering the whole. Okay, because I just put it the 3. If I just put the 5 here, then nothing will be, and then nothing new I'll see, just because there isn't any more columns. So however I put 55 or 50, but it won't go more than 3. I think you've understood about the call span. In the same way, there is the raw span. So for the raw span, I just have to put the column, the cell at the very first. I'm just putting another TH. Okay, and what the value I'm just typing here, the, for example, table. Okay, now there, put the enter and then a tab, and there the raw span. But before the raw span, why not I see the result? Save and go back and refresh. Now you can see that it's there. Okay, now going to the notepad back, and actually I'm just putting the raw span, and here I'm just putting the 3 and saving and going back to the browser and refreshing. Now you can see that it's covering the 3 elements. One was its own self. So by the way, I'm just putting the 5 here and go back and refresh. Now it's not covering more. Oh wow, I understood the thing actually why this is happening, because you know that we are just breaking the tr, the t head. That's why it's not going more than 2. So if I just put the 2, then it will show the same result. Okay, now as you can see that now for the body we have to put the another one here in the td form, data. Okay, and there span, raw span, and what the data I'm just putting the 2 here and saving and refresh. Now you can see that this is the data and this is a, why not I just type the head here, HEAD, head, and refresh. Now this is a head and this is the data. So I'm just covering 3 rows and refresh. Now I'm just clearing you the things that at the very first cell of the T body and at the very first cell of the T head has the raw span. So it can get only the 2 raw spans, because after the 2 rows it's ending, the T head is ending, and it can take as much as you put, but there I just put it the 3 only because there are only 3 rows. So it's covering the 3 rows and it's covering the 2 rows only. So this is the way it works, the raw span and the row in the col span. And again, if I just copy this and paste there, now save and refresh. Now it's still, after applying the cell padding and cell spacing, it's looking really perfect. But right now I'm not putting the 20, I'm just putting the 5 only, because in the 20 it's looking very divided. So refresh. Now it's looking pretty perfect. And I think you've got that, how to put the value, how to update the data using the variables. Okay, so what more I need? In the next class I'll just teach you about how to nest a table. Okay, means table within a table. So guys, stay tuned and goodbye.